Okay, let's get on with the next class. Next class, people, your next tutorial will be, so you've covered, so an English double crochet. If you're in the US, then it's called a single. Now we're going to do a UK triple crochet stitch, called a double crochet if you're in the US. And I don't know why I keep talking about that, because that's so confusing. Let's just do another crochet stitch, which is easy. I'm going to do it slowly so you can learn easily with me. All right. And also, I'm really sorry it's taken me so long to do this second class. I've been busy. Okay, so we're going to start off with a slip knot, which is something I covered in a bit more detail in the last one. If you need to recap, just go to that first lesson. So we've got the slip knot on there. Now we're just going to do that foundation chain of I think we'll start with 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the amount, that's the width of our work when we do our sample. Now this triple US whatever, this next stitch is quite a long one, so we're going to have to do 2 extra ones of these chains just to bring the work up so that we can work down from there. So you've done your 8 foundation chain, and then you're going to do 2 more, and then that literally is going to be your first stitch done there. So when you look at the work, you're not going to go in the first or the second one, you're going to go in that one next. So you're going to wrap the yarn around and then through the hole, bring the yarn back. So now you've got 3 hoops on there, loops on there. Then you bring it back through 2 of them and then back through the rest. Let me show you again. It's about 5 different little sections to it. So wrap over, go into the next one, which is that there, go in there, bring the yarn through 3 loops, then you hook on again, bring it through just 2 of the hoops, yarn again, bring it through all the way. So now you've got 3 stitches done. We'll go 1 in there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll just carry on, just going slowly. Sorry about my nails. God, I've been biting my nails. Well, the skin around my fingers. Does anyone else do that? It's really bad. I literally, like, I'm vegetarian, but I eat a lot of my own finger skin. Slow down, Jilly. Everyone's learning. All right. So now I'm going to go into that hole. So yarn over, through there, bring the yarn through, 3 hoops, bring it through 2 of them, bring it through the rest. I hope this time it's in focus, and in the middle of the screen would be useful as well. Shall I just check? Christ, sorry, blasphemy, not encouraged on YouTube films, I'm sure. So bring it through and then hook through 2 of them, hook through the other 2. And now you've finished your first row. You have to remember to do 2 more chain stitches there, because that's basically your turning stitch, because then you turn and then you don't go in that one or that one. Sorry, ignore me. You don't count from there. You're now just looking at these V's. So there's your, so now we're looking at this. So there's going to be 1 in there. That's going to be tricky because it's a bit tighter than the rest, but that's going to be your last one of the row so that the edge is nice and straight. So there's 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's this one here, so I confused myself there. Let's do that again, shall we? 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you've done one already with your turning chain, so 8. So now we go loop over and you're going in there. So that's our second stitch on this row. And you remember from our first video that I showed you how you go through the V now. You don't go through just one, you go through both of them. Now you've finished your first row, you're going into the whole of this there. And then hoop over, bring through 2, bring it through the rest, over, hook on through 2 of them, and the other 2. How's everyone getting on with this? Have you actually made anything with the first class? Have you even watched the first class? If you're lost at all on this, like the first bit with the foundation chain and the slip knot and things, I went into it in a bit more detail than the last one. So go to my YouTube channel and watch those. I also have them in left-handed and right-handed. I told you this one was going to be tricky. This stitch, sometimes I just go through one of the things of the V because it's really hard, that last one. Let's count just to check that we're right. Stay on track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then we're going to do 2, 1, 2, that basic chain, and then we're not going in that hole there, we're going in that hole there. All right. I wish I could check that it's in focus, but if I do, I'm probably gonna mess something else up. So this is going to be my last line of the sample swatch. And then you've got to message me if you've got any problems, anyone. I can do another video for anything you need to have explained in a different way. Or do you know what I'm going to do now actually? I'm going to demonstrate, like, for anyone having trouble with... So I hold the hook like it's a pencil. Loads of people don't. I hold it like that, but actually loads of people hold it like that as well. Nothing's wrong, it's just different. So you can do that stitch, and hopefully if anyone's having trouble just seeing, you know, if you learn kinetically by... Is it kinetically? Is that what you said? Anyway, if you learn by just looking at someone and copying their moves, that's not kinetic. Anyway, hopefully this way will help you. So whatever works for you, really, it's about finding a way to crochet that doesn't give you cramp in your hand. That's what it's all about. This one does give me cramp in my hand a bit. I find it easier to check that the tension is good if I've got my hand holding it like a pencil. But yeah, whatever works. Okay, that's the last stitch. And there we've got triple crochet in the UK, double in the US. Right, and you've got to tell me what you want to make. Comment on the videos. Just, yeah, let's start a project. We can do like a, I don't know, like a weekly little class and make stuff together. All right.